1964 Chrysler 300 original AM radio. We've done some little touch-up painting on the knobs, redone the background, cleaned it all up, repolished all the chrome, and we done a conversion on it, Aurora Design. It now has AM FM stereo, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It has 5 pre-outs on it. You can add an amp to each speaker if you like that big bold sound, and you can even add a sub. It has a sub out on it to power amplifiers. Auxiliary in. It's sitting there constantly listening for auxiliary in. This is the first time running it in. We're going to see how it does. It also has Bluetooth with voice command. And it's set up also for the auxiliary push button. We'll demonstrate that too in case you decide you like that. This is your mic here. I just stuck it up here for the fun of it. Plenty of cable. Right now you're on FM stereo. You got an operating LED here and amber stereo LED.
Chance to be a wild card.
Floodlights under the stars and on the stripes of a beach towel in a spring breeze.
Got treble and bass like you always had. There's bass, there's treble. This radio did have a built-in fader in it. We went ahead and wired it back up so it would work. So it's over here. That's your rear speakers. Back to your front speakers. We'll balance it out. You also have balance built in the toner switch. This one you're going to turn clockwise twice, a 12 and 10 motion. It's going to beep. As soon as it gets through beeping, we're going to go into balance mode. And when you find what you want, you just stop. It'll beep once and go back to treble and bass toner. That's a wide open treble. There's bass. Let's go to the center of it. We're going to beep. Now we're going to go into balance. There's your rights and your lefts. We'll balance it out. We'll let it beep once. Back on treble and bass.
Paper for coupon and or sailing around. We're glad to have you.
If you want to go to AM radio, you just simply turn it off and right back on. Takes you to AM radio.
Louisiana hayride down there. Artist that was on the hayride down there by the name of Work.
Back picture. Fifth Third Bank.
Would not.
Look for you on AM.
Maybe it will. I don't know.
Yeah, feed them up.
Best local station is 650
You're
here.
not that much younger than me.
That's 650.
Let the word fly.
Back off and right back on takes you back to the FM stereo.
Of them.
It's entitled,
They met him from her work.
Cleaned up all the push buttons. You can use push buttons, presets, just like they always been. Puts out a lot of clean, powerful sound. Put you in some good speakers and it will do you right. We're going to demonstrate the auxiliary in. This is the cord you'll be getting that comes with this radio. You can mount that somewhere where you can hide it on the lip of the dash, put it in an ashtray, glove box, whatever you want to. and then you'll get a male-to-male cord. So all you got to do is just plug into here any device you want to put into it, satellite radio, CD player, and turn your device on, and it's sitting there listening for something to come through. It's going to automatically switch over. And when you get done with your device, just simply turn it off, and the radio will cycle back around to where you had it. Now in this mode, while you're waiting, if you don't want to wait the 20 seconds, just simply turn it off and right back on. It knows where you're at. That's how your auxiliary in works. The CD player, if you want to have a remote, just turn it on, it'll automatically switch to it. Bluetooth, we're going to run our Bluetooth in and see how that does. Be the first one on this one. Bring our phone up. Let's go to Bluetooth. Low power. Let's get a little power going here. Alright, we're charging. We're going to go to settings. This one here is the last radio I done. Let's get rid of it. Bluetooth is up, ready to go. We're going to take the volume knob and we're going to turn it up twice.
Ready to pair.
Showed up on the phone. We'll just tap on it and she will tell us when it's done.
New Country brought to you by Dave Kirk Automotive.
Pairing completed. Device connected.
Get to play the song. It's
Alright, now we're connected. We're going to do a voice command the same way we done to pair up. We're going to take the volume knob and go up twice. Play music. Now it's going to my music, which it always defaults to a lower volume. If you want to change your songs, you just take the tuning knob and turn it. It works your phone for you. Go up the needle. Or if you want to repeat the song, just back it up one notch. And we're going to do a voice command on it. You don't have to use voice command if you don't want to. You can just tap on that. It'll cut the music off and go back to radio. But we're going to do voice command. We're going to take this volume knob and go up twice again. Stop music. Going to put it in pause. Now we're going to go back to radio. That's how your Bluetooth voice command works. Your auxiliary in, AM, FM stereo in the original radio with Aurora Design. Radio turned out nice. A little more cleaning to do and it'll be ready to go. I really appreciate it. Now we're going to demonstrate the push button in case you would rather have that. We're going to turn it off and we're going to pull the juice on it and plug the push button in. We're going to let it die for a second. That way it'll recognize the push button. Alright, push button's back in. Let's hook the juice back up to it. If I can find my wire back here. Yep, can't get my hand on it. Alright, juice is back on it. Gonna fire it back up. That showed up just one little bright light for a second. It picked the phone right back up. Pick the phone right back up. We won't run it back in again and show you how that works. Let me get rid of it here. She was tell us that it's disconnected.
Device disconnected.
Device is back on. Back to stereo. And now we're going to use the push button. We're going to hold it down. We're going to push it and just hold it. Excuse me. This is how we're going to pair the phone up.
Ready to pair.
Showed up on the phone. Tap on it again.
Pairing completed.
Alright, we're paired back up. Now we're going to do a voice command on it. We're going to do the same thing with the button we did to pair up. We're going to hold it down. Look, fine restaurant.
Checking. One possibility is Sunny's Music Cafe and Creperie, which averages 4 stars and is inexpensive. Want to try that one?
Yes.
Great. I can call that location or get directions. Which would you like?
Play music. Right back to the music on my phone. Now if we want to change songs, we just push the button down once it works our phone for us. If we want to repeat, we push it twice. Back to the beginning. We can back up by pushing it twice. It's a lot easier to operate. What I like about the push button is you're not messing with the dial and all. So when you go back to radio, it's back where you had it set. Stop music. Put it in pause. Now we're going right back to radio. That's basically how it works with the push button. Excuse me, I got the cough tonight. That's your 1964 Chrysler 300 original AM radio. Appreciate you letting me do it for you.